Now we want to cut the dowel ends for the sticky furniture. So Claritas make this. There's a lot of people make them. This is a professional dowel cutter. Lovely tool, absolutely wonderful, but it's expensive. So you can make them yourself. Obviously not to this quality. So this one, I'll show you how to make this. Fairly simple. Blade first. We'll start on the blade. Now for the blade, I'm going to use just the saw blade from one of these. I've cut a bit off. This was the old one. So I've cut a bit off. I've removed the teeth, and it needs to be curved. So we're going to curve it on this. Now a little bit of wood in here. Stop that dropping through.
Note to self: don't put the tripod on the workbench.
So that's nice and curved now. Now we need to sharpen the inside, so I'll use the grinder for that, but I'm going to fix it down to this first so that I can grind. I'm not going to hold it with my fingers now. Little diamond tool there for finishing it off. So we see the sharpen is on the inside, so the back is just flat, and then very nice and sharp on the inside there. So that's the blade, nice and sharp. That fits in there. And the body, I'm going to use this piece of oak here, which I'll chop it out with. So middle. That in. I want to round the the tops over, so I'm going to use this router bit. I've speeded the drill up a bit. Still not router speeds, but it should do the job with a bit of a judder. Now, to work out where this hole goes, we draw a line from exactly the edge of this hole we just drilled. There, we bring that round the side there. So the next thing is to cut this curve here for the blade, and that's so that the blade touches that line you've just drawn slightly in on it, 0.5 millimeter in on that line, so like that. So we want our circle to be about there. So the next thing is getting something that's pretty good fit for the blade, which is this 30mm here. Fairly good fit. I'm going to drill that in there again so that it just catches over about 0.5 mil to 1 millimeter. So just mark the center there. And this drill wants to go in to half the way, so I'm going to measure up half the way and mark off where the depth it wants to go into, about there. So I can drill that and stop when the tape starts flapping against the wood. So that's about halfway. Okay, so this is where the blade pops in there and fits. This is where the blade fits like that, pretty much in there, and squash down when it tightens up, a bit of tension in it. So I need to get a screw in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this bit out, so I can get my screw in there. So now my blade is going to sit in there again, so it's just on the centre. I'll just mark that. I drill there, and that'll be the fixing for it. Blade is just there, ready to catch any of the quick try, pop it on. Testing it out. It's not very nice to hold at the moment, but we'll sort that out if it works. Now, nice little dowel, this one. we just need to tidy this up a bit so it's easier on the hands. So I'll just put some handles on, maybe trim off this bit, and work away on that. That's a bit more hand friendly. So that's that. The homemade dowel cutter. Cuts a fairly good dowel. Here's one I made earlier, different size. So if you're wondering what to do with these, check out my sticky stuff videos on my channel, and we'll make some sticky chairs and things. See you there.